Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is the Blind here, and we are back in Car Mechanic Sim 21. It's good to be back. I know it's been a minute. I had actually recorded a video a while back in Car Mechanic, but I didn't like the way it turned out, and I was kind of stressing over me editing it and everything like that. So I'm just gonna kind of scrap it. I may end up putting it together without any crazy edits, and probably throw the link in the description if you guys want to see that. It is still pretty good. I mean, I'll show you the build I did in there, but we'll just go ahead and skip over it for now, and I'll probably post this one. Hopefully I get to it though. But how are you guys doing today? Glad to be back in, like I said. Nothing has changed. I haven't done anything outside of that last video, so you haven't missed too much. Although for whatever reason, I guess after an update, my Boss 302 here, the wheels got changed out. I'll try and throw a picture of what the wheels used to be. I don't know what happened. It might have been the DLC. Maybe one of the wheels got swapped out, I guess, which is kind of unfortunate if they swapped out lore-friendly wheels for some DLC ones. I don't know why they wouldn't just add in to the DLC wheels on top of. But let me know if they do that. I'm not sure. That might have been something they just did. I really don't like the way they look, honestly. Like, if I were to go with that style, they would definitely be 17s. So I'll have to go and probably redo these for whatever reason. I don't know why they changed. I never touched it, and I'm not too big on them. They look really weird from a distance. So without further ado, let me go and show you that one build that I did right here in that video that I mentioned. It is this Pro Touring Elko. Went pretty subtle with it. I did a lot of upgrades to it. The whole engine is pretty much built. Love the way the wheels came out. I don't think I was too keen on them when I first did it, but after putting the silver on, I think it really ties it together. So if you guys want to go see the build on this video, this car, sorry, like I said, I'll probably throw the link in the description later on. If you guys do want to see it, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, today we're going to be building something different, and we're going to be going through the new engine stand mod. And I say new, it's new to me, not necessarily new to the general public. But I wanted to go ahead and do a video on it only because someone had mentioned it to me in the comments. I believe it was the DJ Ski Mask, if I remember correctly. He had mentioned the engine stand mod, and so I went ahead and got it. Now, the QOL mod and this engine stand mod are not from the workshop on Steam. They are from Nexus Mods. So if you want to go and get these, you're going to have to create an account and go onto Nexus and download them that way. But like I said, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and actually probably sell this. I don't know. I mean, I really like it. It's like the first Pro Touring car that I've actually built. It is pretty ridiculous. Yeah, 1300 horsepower, undrivable. How much do we get for it? 82,000, 87. I might as well keep it, honestly. That's not a whole lot, and I think I put in a lot more. So we'll go ahead and just park it here. Actually, I'll leave it out here. I think I have room to bring in a car, and like I said, we'll just leave it here. I kind of glanced over it, but this was the truck we built in that last video, the V12 F100. And someone did say a good suggestion for the plate. We're going to call it Blue Dog, which I kind of said fits the vibe for it. You know, that old school kind of, you know, paw truck. There we go. All right, so I went ahead and bought the second one. Now this truck is finished. What was it? 85,000. So we didn't get a whole lot of money on this one either, but we're gonna leave it out here now that it's actually complete now with the plate and everything. So what are we looking at building today? I didn't get a whole lot of suggestions in the comments from last video as far as looking through my park cars here. I'm kind of curious on doing the Superleggera. Superleggera, sorry. Childhood car. I remember seeing it in Top Gear. That whole race and the comparison with the Porsche GT3 at the time, I think is what it was with. I mean, that whole video is what made me fall in love with this car. Drove it in like Test Drive Unlimited and stuff like that, and Forza Motorsport 4, I think it was also in there. I mean, it was just one of my favorite cars. It's such a shame that no game now really has it anymore. So I think we'll go with this. Just to save time and go into the junkyard, if you guys want to see another video let me know and maybe we'll go into the junkyard. But for now, I do want to build a car from the the cars that I already have like bought already. So we're gonna go ahead and get this one here. There it is. Oh, it looks so bad and sad. Oh man, it just looks awful. There's literally only a door in the rear bumper, but I don't think we're gonna be able to save that. Everything else is gone. I don't even think it has an engine. Well, there's a block. Oh, great. Which is perfect. Honestly, that is exactly what we need for that engine stand mod, and you'll see why later. But let's go ahead and move this into the wash. Do not want to get the show floor all dirtied up and everything with dust and debris. So let's go ahead and wash it. What the? I don't know what just happened there. My game just wigged out. All right. Oh, what the heck? This car has multiple colors. What? So we got like blue body panels and the original color is like gray? What's the original color for this? Black. Interesting. I've never seen that before as far as like having a car with different colored body panels. I think this is a first. It's very interesting. I don't think I've actually seen that. Let's see. We'll go ahead and put it in lifter A here. All right, here we go. Honestly, that's a vibe. Almost like it has bronze wheels. Go ahead and lift it up here. All right, now that that's taken care of, let's go ahead and get all this removable exterior stuff. I guess that's part of the body. I mean, sure. I would assume that was a window, but I guess not. This is a window. This thing looks like it was in a rollover. The roof is destroyed. It is awful. Alrighty, got everything off. I mean, I'm really surprised. That's bothering me, the little windows there. But let's go ahead and get that seat out while we're at it. Just to get everything out of the interior. Normal mode. Alrighty, so now we can go ahead and just raise this all the way up. Let's get these ugly wheels off. Actually, before I start doing all this, I mean, because you guys don't really want to see this, there's only one thing you're here for. And that's, like I said, the engine stand mod. Let's go ahead and make that the focus. I don't know why I'm trying to, like, do this like normal. I'm sorry. I'm so out of it right now. I don't know if you can tell I'm out of practice. Oh, my God. Wait. I can take it off from here. Okay. Oof. All right. But I need to take off the... Dang it. Never mind. You know what? You see what I mean? I'm so far out of practice. I forgot. All right. Unfortunately, the transmission is hooked up to the engine. Usually is how a car works. And unfortunately, this one did have one bolted up to it. Normally, I find ones that don't. And so I just kind of pull it out right away. There's a joke to be made in there somewhere. Where is my engine? Oh, that's right. I forgot. Now with the QL mod, the engine stand is right, or the engine crane is right next to the stand now. Kind of organizing it a bit better. So that's a habit that's going to need to get broken there sometime soon. Alrighty, so now we got that off. So now, while we're here, it's got the engine there, right? I think for this, we're going to do a standard one, but let me go and see if I remember the key bind. Oh, God. Now, with the engine stand mod, if I remember correctly, you have 2 or 3 key binds. The key bind is F5 for the standard ones and F9 for the modded ones. So if I go ahead and look at the engine, hit F5, there we go. Just bought every single part that we need, just like that. And now we can just literally just start bolting it up. You know, we have everything we need. Especially this is good, like I said, if you have no... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my God, you're kidding me. No, don't tell me. Dang it. Oh, my God. Hold up. Hold up. Maybe I'll put this before what I just said, but F9 is the standard parts. F5 is the tuned parts. You can change the keybind in the config, like in the notepad for it. I probably will after this, but default, it's F9 for default parts and F5 for the tuned parts, like I said. Oh, my bad. And I guess, again, I'm showing how long it's been since I've been on this game. And I guess now we're getting a underground racing freaking Lamborghini Gallardo. Which, let me see if I can even put on the twin turbo one. Is there even an engine swap for it? No. I wish we could put on a twin turbo V10. That would be insane. Did I say V8? I hope not. I'm losing it. I'm flustered. I'm sorry, guys. This is not a great way to just get back after a long hiatus. I promise I'm a lot better than this. Maybe I'm not. Maybe that last video was probably a fluke. I hope it was. If it was, let me know in the comments and never come back again. Anyway, so with this mod, it makes it so much easier, obviously, that we don't have to go through the tablet or anything like that. Even though it's a lot easier now to do the notepad as far as like saving parts and whatnot, especially with QLL, this makes it just so much simpler because you can literally just start bolting right up and don't have to worry about a thing because you already have everything. So maybe, you know, there's probably some circumstances where maybe you want to keep the original, being able to buy it yourself. And that's not to say you can't. You still can. Had I not hit F5 or F9, I would still have to go and do it the traditional way. So it's not like it's gone, you know, it's not as soon as you hit the engine stand or whatever, you can't do it anymore. No, you definitely can, which is great. You know, I love that about it. It's there if you want it. It's there if you don't. So you can still do, you know, maybe you want to build with a certain amount of money, or you want to build with a specific engine. You don't want to buy new stuff. You want to kind of keep all the original parts together, which I really should be doing too at some point, because I kind of think that's fun as well. Also some like challenges, trying to keep all the parts or spend as little money as possible. Another thing I was thinking about doing was trying to also maybe see if anyone that actually plays this game, it doesn't have to be a content creator, but somebody that does play this game and has a pretty good foundation and a good understanding of the game, maybe trying to do a challenge between us two, trying to see if we can build a car either objectively or subjectively that's better than the other, using maybe like a specific amount of money within our budget and trying to create a car, you know, and then maybe take them on the track and see who can get the best time out of it, or going like down the strip and seeing who can get the fastest quarter, you know. I think that would be pretty cool to do. Oh, that intake looks pretty cool in flat black. I was expecting it to be aluminum. I think in the picture it shows aluminum, so this one was nice with the black. I like that. I'm glad I don't have to paint it, because I honestly was thinking about doing that. That's so many screws or bolts though. And with that, I think we actually are done. Awesome. You see how fast that was? All I had to do was just buy the parts and bam, bolt it up together. It's simple as that. This mod makes things so rapid, and I kind of like it because you kind of have the fun of building it, but you don't have to deal with trying to find each individual part. So I think we are done with this. Nothing too crazy. We're not painting it or anything. Like I said, this was just going to be based all around that. So now we're left with this though. All right, real quick, I kind of got the car disassembled over there, all the suspensions out. I actually just need to do the frame, but I just remembered, I kind of want to talk about the engine stand mod just a little bit more. So now you can do that with any engine. So like I've already taken it off. It's not there. There's no engine like to build, right? So let's go to create engine. Now let's say if we wanted to, for instance, I don't know, let's pick one. Oh, let's do the Coyote. That's pretty cool. I want to do that. So let's go ahead and just like start building the Coyote, right? So it's right there. All I got to do is this time I'm going to hit F9 and it should give us all the default parts. There we go. And so now if I just go in and start building, it's just the same. No issues whatsoever. Go in and just build it all the way through. So you can do it with any engine. Like I said, it's not relegated, I guess, to the engine you have already on the stand. I mean, it kind of is, but you can go and create one, right? It's not like you had to put one on before. You can just create one and start building. So you can honestly, almost like you could use like to build preset engines or have engines ready to go almost. in like your free time. If that's all you want to do one day when you're playing, you can do that. And that cuts down the time of having to do it by hand pretty much. Which that's another thing I didn't even think about. Having to be able to do it like that's where you have engines already set to go and then you can just put them in your warehouse almost. Especially if you build like a specific type of car. Like either you deal only with V8s or you deal only with imports and you have those engines that you kind of work on the regular. And you're like, you almost know how to build them right because you already built them so many times. This would be perfect for that, to be able to do that, you know, have them ready to go and everything. I might start doing that myself because I actually work with, you know, like for instance, in that Camaro, I have that CGM, the supercharged dual overhead cam V8, the those push rod engines, the standard 2 overhead valve or 2 carb overhead valve, stuff like that. You know, to have them ready to go when you get a car in, you find something, you're like, oh, I have this engine that would go perfect in it. Or you even find a car that you didn't expect it to, but it has a possibility for the swap to happen. You know, like it has an engine swap for an engine you have. That would also be cool. You know, maybe that's also something you can do. Like if you want to do mini games with your friends or whatever, which is kind of like something I want to do if I can find someone that plays this, is be like, okay, let's build an engine. You have to go out and find a car that fits that engine and then kind of do stuff like that. And obviously it cuts down on the time, right? Because you don't have to go and buy every part individually, you know, typing, you know, going a tablet, going home and then being like, oh, well, what do I need? I need a coyote, you know, bam. And then going through here and trying to find it. Very useful. I sound like I'm not trying to sell it to you. It's free. The account you have to make on Nexus is free. So it's not like I'm trying to sell it to you. I'm not getting anything from it, but I think it's just really good. It's very intuitive almost. Not almost, it is. But I meant intuitive in that it almost feels like it belongs in the game. It's very well built. But yeah, let me go ahead and that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and finish this up, this Gallardo up, and I'll meet you guys back up when I go ahead and do the frame. That way we can just put the body panels on and go straight into paint. All right, we're back. It was actually quite a long process, honestly. It took longer than I expected. This thing's pretty surprising. It's got 4 radiators on it, which, I mean, we shouldn't be surprised. It's a freaking Gallardo. You can probably tell what color we're going to go with based on the calipers. Don't look at those yet. But yeah, that's kind of the color I wanted to go with, just to kind of, again, you know, it's a childhood car. There's only one color that fits this car, and I'm already set in stone. That's what I'm going to go with. So I decided to go ahead and get those out of the way now. Now we just need to go ahead and actually weld this thing, or not weld it, but fix it up. 850? That's not bad, actually. So it did fix those pieces of glass, which is nice. Finally fixed that. It was really bothering me for the longest time. Man, that thing shines up. Look at that. It's really... Actually, it actually is black. It looked gray, like a metallic gray for the longest time, but I guess that's just how bad the body was. Almost looks like we got some, yeah, we got some carbon fiber there. Shout out to Lit, who made the mod for this. Man, it looks good in there too. Man, I can't wait to get this thing together. All right, we got every panel on there. It's starting to look like an actual car now a little bit. We do need some wheels to put on there. Yeah, 17B, which they're okay. They're pretty close, but I'm actually going to go with these. And paint them like a metallic gray, because technically they were metallic gray, not like a machined look. What sizes did we need? We needed 19s all the way around, so we'll just get all 4 19s. 4 19. We'll probably do that to poke them out a little bit, and we'll get those. And now for tires, now that it's going to be a fully built Superleggera, we're going to need some better tires for sure. So we're going to go with a slick. And what did we need? 295, 35. Let's do a 305. I'll need 2 first. 305. Okay, now what is going on? Oh, this. I need to do that first. Sorry. I wish it would let me do the number first, but I guess it's trying to stop me from making a stupid tire size with it being at size 12. But like, come on, let me change it going all the way down. Regardless, we need a 295. No, we need a 315. Let's go a little wider. 3019, right? Because it was a 35 originally. Yeah, that'll work. And then a 25530 should be perfectly fine. We need 220 to 5530. 19, 19, 19. Oof, that was close there. All right, now, like I said, we need to paint them like a gunmetal gray to go with the look. Alrighty, so we'll do 60 on all four here, and I'll meet you back at the car. Real quick, as I was painting it, I just remembered. I appreciate actually everyone that watched the last video. Um, it's blown me away, honestly, how many people have watched that video. I mentioned in the video that I'm not posting that I hadn't got a lot of views on my previous car mechanic sim videos, and I was very hesitant to post that one. And honestly, I don't know why. It was probably just because I'm talking about the mod, and I guess that kind of like peaked the algorithm a little bit. But my previous videos did not do too well. So again, I'm really very appreciative of everyone that checked it out. Honestly, it means a lot, especially the people that commented. It means the world to me. It really humbled me. I'm hoping that it's not just a one-time thing. I hope you guys that subbed, especially the people that subbed too. It blew my mind how rapidly my channel's grown a little bit. It's honestly insane. So again, I want to say thank you to everyone that stopped by and has watched the video and subbed to the channel. I hope that I can continue to entertain a little bit. I know I'm not the best one out there, but I'm hoping that I do provide a little bit of something that makes you guys want to stick around for sure. If you guys want to see more car mechanic sim videos, I am more than happy to put them out. I'll try to keep, my my self-doubt in check. That way I can actually put them out, and you guys have more content to watch. I guess not a lot of people put this game out as far as videos. I could have sworn a lot more people did. Maybe talked about the mods that are out there, maybe a bit more, but I guess not. So yeah, let me know if you guys want to see more. Like I said, I'm more than willing to more than happy to do them. Oh no, I got to put the engine in here first so I can put the wheels on. Well, that's fine. I got the engine in my pocket, so we can just I guess we'll just drop it in then. Shabam. And we can put that back. Now the engine's in there. It looks really good in there. So let's put the let's put the transmission in so we can go ahead and put the half shafts in here. And if the keen-eyed probably have noticed that I have not painted the underside. Oh, I had a so another talking point for the engine mod, or the engine stand mod. I guess it buys the gearbox with it. Interesting. I didn't actually expect that. Now that I think about it, I do remember reading about that, but I completely forgot until now that it'll also buy the transmission for you, which is really interesting. That's also helpful. So that means if depending on which one you choose, whether tuned or default, you'll get the transmission to go with it. That's also really helpful. That's nice. I didn't expect that. Because I have not purchased this. I'll tell you that right now. I have not gone in and bought it. I was about to. I was like, oh crap, I need to go buy it because I don't think I was able to fix it. But no, it was already right there. So that's another helpful feature for it. As Jeremy Clarkson had said, that's a useful feature.
That's a useful feature.
Alrighty, and now we can go ahead and drop it down, and we can actually take it to the paint shop. There we go. Alrighty, and it's probably going to be the color immediately. No, it's not. So the factory color is black, which is cool. You know, Batman would be jealous, but again, we're not doing a simple color for this thing. We are doing that, for me, very iconic orange. However, this is not as orange as I would like. Yeah, no, that is close, but no. So we're gonna grab that and we're just gonna, let's see, I think saturation? No, we're gonna desaturate it, make it a little darker, and then we're gonna move it more towards the, there we go. That's the color I was looking for. That's the color. That's the color I knew. As soon as I got this car, that's the color I was going to do it. That's the color it was going to end up being. If I were to buy one of these IRL, this is how I would have it. Just the original. Oh, if I can remember. Aranco. Oh, I can't think of the actual name of the color. All right, so all we need now is all the bits and bobs that we're missing here. Let's see. So we pretty much got everything put on. Man, it looks so much better than when we first got it. It was rough. All right, let's go in here. I just need the engine cover. All right, put that in there. There we go. A little more finished, a little more polish. I don't think there's anything I need in the interior other than the seats. We'll just do that and that. Normal mode, and we're just gonna do black seats, trying to mimic the Alcantara. That's what it had, technically, was Alcantara. In assemble. Perfect. What else are we missing? We're probably missing a couple things, honestly. Oh, oh my God, we are missing. I can't believe it. Let me take it off and put it in like that. Maybe some of you are probably yelling at me right now and you're like, what the heck, dude? You kind of forgot a big piece of the engine, dude. Yeah. Oh my God. And I was about to, yeah. Alrighty. Other than the license plate, now this car is done. All we need to do is top it off and we are good to go. Alrighty. And with that, this car is done. I'll save the license plate again for the comments if you guys want to come up with one. I might throw up a suggestion in the comments later on. We'll see. But I'll let you guys decide on that. But let's see. Finally, let's see how much this horsepower increase is. Fully built on accident. You know, it was a little more expensive than I intended. That's for sure. I don't think I've actually heard a V10 in this game, so this will be a new experience. But before that, I did put a custom ECU, and I did put in the gear. So let's do a 373. Well, and then here's the ECU tuning. Now, what I heard on this is that this final row moves all of them. So worry about this one last, and then just mess around with these until you get them even. And I think you can get them all like exactly the same somehow. And there's probably an algorithm to get these to match. I just start button mashing, honestly. I have gotten it to where it is like all of them are the same. There it is, right there. And then all I gotta do is come to this one. There, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Across, I think I said 7 sixes, which is great. I'm really good at math. And we just hit apply, and we got the max power out of that thing. Alrighty, we're all set. Put in your guesses now. So we're at 525 was the original factory horsepower. I'm gonna guess 850 It's been hard for me to guess lately, and it's weird. Some cars will double the horsepower like nobody's business. Some will get like 30% even with a full engine. So I don't know. I'm gonna say 850, and if it's higher, then I'm not too happy about it. I kind of want to drive it. So if it's like 1,000 or more, it's gonna be pretty undrivable. So I don't want it to be that crazy. It does sound good though. Wow, right at the top of 1,020 horsepower and 1,052 Newton meters of torque. So it's more than 1,000. So it's probably a little undrivable, but still, it's not too crazy. But that is insane. Oh, I didn't even realize that the center console changed with the body color. That looks good. But yeah, this Superleggera is done. Let's put it out in the sun. Let's check it out. Man, that does look good. Finally, I think this is the first exotic car that I've built too in this game. It looks really good. That orange is popping. Only orange car in this parking lot, so it's really popping right now. But yeah, I mean, this is just the car for me as far as this generation of Lamborghini. I mean, yeah, you had the SV and everything, and I get that, but for Gallardo, this was it. Um, and even still is. I think I prefer this over a Huracan, even a Performante. To me, this is just it. You know, I know I get the Performante is probably a lot funner, a lot faster even, but this car just had so much character. But yeah, let me know if you guys enjoy it. I'm not gonna do anything like keep it or that's First Quasar's thing. Hashtag shout out. But yeah, no. Let me know if you guys want to see more mods. I'll go ahead and probably the next one I'll get will be the there's a tablet and notepad mod. We can try that one out and see how it goes, see how that improves or maybe doesn't improve the experience in Car Mechanic Sim. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this one. This build was very fun, you know, kind of reminiscing. And again, thank you to everyone that watched that last video. I hope you guys come back for this one. Again, it means a lot. You guys humbled me very much with that. 10,000 views at the time of recording this video. I mean, that is insane to me. The last two videos that I did in this game, they got no more than 15 views. So for that video to just blow up the way it did, I couldn't ask for more. So again, like I said, I hope you guys come back for this. I hope you guys enjoy seeing not only the build, but also kind of going over the mod a little bit. And if I did, you know, do something wrong, or maybe you guys didn't like the way this video came out, let me know. I want to improve. Again, kind of one of the reasons why I didn't post the video with the Elko, because I didn't feel like it came out right. And so, you know, if you guys see something like that, let me know. I can take it, you know, I have no issue. I have thick skin, so anything you say, mean or constructive, I'll take it. If it's mean, I probably won't listen to it, but if I can tell it's constructive, I'll definitely heed it and try it in the next time. But again, thank you for watching. Let me know if you guys want to see a build from a junkyard, car auction, or from my personal collection as far as in the parking lot. Until next time, guys, see you guys later and have fun.